Welcome, G.I. Joe fans, to this week's G.I. Joe review, which we'll be looking at two versions of the same character again today, as we are going to do Dreadknock Ropig. But before we get to Ropig, let's do our shout-outs of the month, or shout-outs of the week, starting with Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems, games for each console, and you can also get other stuff like CDs, DVDs, records, gaming mags, so much more. And after you go there, you've got to go to soda break from Sheets. But after you leave Back to the Media and you're still needing like gaming stuff, or you need your console fixed, or other such of the forms, you can go to Play It Again Games at Middle Road, and which is right behind the Seats on Valley Avenue here in Winchester. They work on PCs, game consoles, and other stuff. So definitely check them out. But you can also get do all your stuff there. So go ahead and check them out. But if you need toys and collectibles, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles here in Winchester, which is at 48, which is where you can get all your stuff at from G.I. Joe to He-Man and so on and so forth, Transformers. So I got both the 7-pack of the Dreadknocks and the Supersonic Ropig at off of eBay. So definitely check eBay out also for what you can't find at Time Travelers. But if you're looking for comic books, or actually if you got a Tyler you're actually trying to build up their skill building stuff, go to you can go to 106 South Loudon Street here in Winchester and get all the latest in puzzle solving stuff. But if you're looking for comic books, you can go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester, the 4-Color Fantasies. Or if you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, you could get your comic book needs at Comic Monstores. So both places are some good places to get your DC, Marvel, IDW, Image stuff done and gotten. So definitely check both of them out. But if you're living in Winchester or planning to visit Winchester and you're looking for some good Jamaican food, you can go to Tropical Island at 39 Piccadilly Street here in Winchester. So definitely check them out. Get some good Jamaican food, good conversation from Lloyd and his wonderful staff. So definitely check them out. If you need some lawn service stuff done, you can get hold of Stoneburgers Tree Service or Mixed Tree Service and get all your stuff met there. So definitely check them out. And they got a good crew and good people that they work for them. So definitely check them out. But if you're looking for a good bank to go to, you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank here in Winchester and check them out. Get some good customer service. But hang on one second. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick bathroom break. But if you're looking for insurance for your automobile, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, you can go to either State Farm or Farmers. So definitely check them out. And if you got a car you need gas for, and you take them up to either Sheets or Handy Mart and get some gas, and they also have make to order food, so you can get your belly full as well as your gas tank, at the same time. So go ahead and check them out. And after you leave there, you can go to actually head over to Robert C. Brown's office at Healing Grace Counseling Services, because Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. And after you check them out, if Rob isn't what you're looking for, you can see all the other counseling services here in Winchester, or go to your local counseling office. So definitely check them out. And while you're doing that, if you need psychiatry, you can go, and you're living in the Winchester Front Royal area, you can check out Northwestern Community Services, and give them a holler and see what they can do for you. They got a pharmacy right inside of it for your medication, so that tends to work out on that aspect. But if you're not in the Front Royal Winchester area, go to your closest psychiatry office. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. But if you need to text somebody right now, text 741-741 and talk to whoever's there, and talk to them through text. They got people on standby. But if you need to hear a human voice, dial 988. You get some good help. But if it's a real bad emergency, go straight to your emergency room, your closest emergency room, and get the help you need. So definitely do that. Remember, you are important, and you're welcome in my community at any time. But let's get to Road Pig. We're going to do the Dreadknock 7-pack version, which, as you can tell, here's his file card, which was on the back of the box, as you can tell by the cardboard look right there. And with the Cobra logo, Dreadknock logo right there. It says codename Road Pig. He's a Dreadknock. Name is Donald DeLuca, which actually was a person involved in Hasbro, was named Donald DeLuca, so he's named after him. Birthplace is Go Blue, Michigan, which is no city in Michigan named Go Blue, but it's like Go Blue is like the Michigan Wolverines thing, It says heavy primary weapon is a brick hammer, and his combat gear is a saber. Road Pig was kicked out of every low-life outlaw biker gang from one coast to the other for smelling worse than was acceptable by even their standards. Oh, that means he smells pretty bad. He joined the Dreadknocks as a probationary member. They're still making up their minds about him, even though his brute strength makes him useful to the gang, and he'll willingly stomp anything to pieces with little or no provocation. And his weapons, since he does come with a alligator alley sign, which he could use as a shield. And then he's got his saber. I mean, some of the paint's wore off on here, but it is what it is. And his cinder block helmet that they call brick hammer, which is pretty cool. He's also got his figure stand. You see Outrage Cobra logo, Road Pig on the front. So this is Road Pig with his white hair with the red stripe going all the way around. His head does rotate the full 360. And his arm can raise so high, but it's due to the shoulder pads. Which to fit this figure, the shoulder pads were removable, but they're not on this one. But his arm does do a 360, but is very prohibited by the shoulder pads. He's got his Anarchy sign tattooed right there on his arm. And of course, he's got his shoulder pads with the black and silver shoulder pads. His elbow can bend 360, as well as rotate at the elbow. And of course, you can tell he's got his black fingerless gloves on, so on both hands, which his wrist can swivel. And he does have the ab crunch feature. But it is what it is. And he can do splits about so far. Lift his leg up about so far. He's got a double knee bend with his black pants and his silver knee pads, with his black shoe boots, with his gray boots things with the silver at the bottom of his shoe. His ankle can pivot. It's kind of stiff, but it can pivot. and his leg can swivel, or his foot can swivel all the way around. So let's get him all geared up. So here's Ropig geared up. So I'm going to just place him off to the side for right now. So we could go ahead and look at the Supersonic Fighters Ropig. And we're going to start off with his file card. As you see with him in his supersonic look. And it says Sonic Fighters Dreadknock, codename Ropig. File name Donald DeLuca. Primary military specialty is Dreadknock Enforcer. Secondary military specialty is Savannah's Bodyguard. Birthplace Go Blue, Michigan. Wow, sorry for that. Ropig is the only Dreadknock to have ever gone through a probationary period. He is extremely obnoxious and smells worse than anyone could ever think is humanly possible. This guy pushes the needle to red on the evil meter. I mean, we're talking low on the food chain and high on the nasty list. No one knows for sure how he obtained his high-tech sonic laser weaponry. Suffice to say, this guy, the guy he borrowed them from, isn't around to talk about it anymore. Ropig is gross on all levels. He doesn't drink grape soda or eat chocolate-covered donuts like the other Dreadknocks. Then why is he a Dreadknock? He subsists entirely on a diet of junk food that includes barbecue-flavored pork rinds, frozen burritos and corn dogs, and stale bubblegum. Once a year, when he brushes his teeth, he has to use industrial tube cleaner instead of toothpaste. Man, that's pretty bad. And it says that the quote is, "I think, therefore I smash." This really adds on to his other file card that come with the 7-pack Ropig, but more on that later. But here's his figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, Ropig on the front, and he does. This one comes with these two green shin guards that he could put on, and he also comes with his cinder block hammer, but this time with a orangish stick with a green tape. He comes with the same ball blaster that comes with heart wrencher, but I lost a little wrist connection to it. And he comes with this rifle, and then there was another rifle that he came with that I happened to misplace, but it is what it is. But once again, it's one of those too many accessories. But I'm not going to show the articulation because it's the very same articulation as the one before. But I will go over the differences. As you can tell, he's still got that red anarchy tattoo. But as you can tell, his hair is different, where his hair here is orange with a green band and orange shoulder pads. Blue fingerless gloves, blue jeans with a green belt with an orange buckle, green knee pads, and brown boots. So let's go ahead and look at this guy all geared up. So here's Sonic Fighters Ropig all geared up. Like I said, he's got more accessories that he can really carry. So I don't really need that other gun. And of course, so here's the 7-pack Ropig. Both of these guys are pretty cool looking. Of course, I'm a Dreadknock fan, so I am very biased, so I will put him in the top tier just because I'm biased because I'm a Dreadknock fan. But I like this character. I like the way he was in the comic book where when he was Donald, he was actually an intelligent person. When he became Ropig, he was a stupid brute. And in the Deke comic, he was only in the Deke cartoon, he was only in his Sonic Fighters outfit, and they only had him as a dumb, stupid idiot. But he was a stupid brute. So he was in the Ropig personality throughout the Deke cartoon and all his appearances. But I mean, I think this is a good figure. Great, he's a great member to the Dreadknocks. Like you said on the Sonic Fighters version, as a primary specialty is being an enforcer, as well as Savannah's Bodyguard. But neither one of the file cards talk about his insatiable lust for Savannah. Where he was in love with Savannah. He loved him some Savannah. But it's still all cool. He'll do anything and bend over backwards for Serana, so she had a reason to keep him around. But that's pretty much it for this week. I hope y'all enjoyed this Dreadknock theme this month. See y'all in the next one. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Peace.